Mats is still asleep. Hang on a second. Good morning. It's a Tuesday. It's 20 to 8. Just emptying the dishwasher. And I'm whipping up some breakfast. Hang on. There we go. Because this week I'm gonna go through my nutrition, and this week I'm gonna weigh myself. Now, when it comes to nutrition, trust me, I know what I'm doing. I've been obese for a few decades, so you learn a thing or two about food. But as for, diplomas or actual merits, don't have any. So whatever I say, a pinch of salt. Anyway, I have been measuring my calories for, I want to say 2 or 3 weeks now. I'm using an app called MyFitnessPal. It's free. I'm aiming for a 500 calorie deficit. Now, what that means is I'm eating 500 calories less per day than my basic metabolic rate. But yeah, I took that from MyFitnessPal and I put my daily activity levels at basically 0 because I'm an office nerd. I sit on an office chair all day, so I'm not like building shit and stuff. So yeah, so it gave me maintenance calories. I believe it was like 3200 or so. So I chose to do 500 calories a day, which puts my daily intake at around 2700, and that's aiming for half a kilo per week weight loss, or just over a pound. Now, what do my calories consist of then? Whatever I feel like having, basically. That's the gist of it. I want to feel full, but not, overly so. And at night time, I don't want to go to bed hungry. So even if I've had my daily calories, but come evening time I'm hungry, and I'll whip up something like a porridge or whatever. I usually don't include my workouts into my daily calorie intake, meaning when I go for a run or hit the gym or whatever, I don't need to eat those calories. So this is sort of a staple breakfast for me. So for breakfast, pretty routinely I have oats. Sometimes I'll cook it up as oatmeal. Today it's with yogurt and honey. Sometimes I put berries, yada yada yada, but oats, that works for me. Today's lunch is air fried roasted potatoes, some arugula, tomatoes, cucumber, minced beef, and a homemade sauce, mayonnaise based. And this is basically the type of stuff I have. Rice, potatoes. But anyway, basic stuff. I'm not cutting anything out apart from calories. Since I'm changing my habits for life, I don't want to feel like I'm removing something, because it's like, who wants to live a life without ever having pizza again, So that's not it. But I do want to start appreciating or enjoying food in a different way. Like right now, it's just calories. That's it. But because I focus on the calories, it makes me think. It forces me to actually put some thought and effort into whatever I'm putting into my body. I can still eat anything, but I need to stop and think like, okay, if we order in today, how's that gonna affect the rest of my day? Like, what about the calories? And that obviously puts me in a place where, you know, ordering in or eating out or takeaway, however you call it, it's possible for sure, acceptable obviously, but it cannot be as often. And whatever food I have at home, basically it needs to be pre-thought so that when I start cooking, I'm not gonna eat whatever. It needs to be healthy, or, you know, I guess basically what I'm trying to say is just adding up the calories and counting the calories forces me to stop for a moment. And even though this is just nutrition for me, still forces me to think about it more than I was previously. Now I had all this knowledge beforehand, I just didn't care about it. So it's now 3 o'clock. I'll finish off a bit early today because I gotta pick up the kid and head off to wrestling practice. But this is the part of the day where I usually struggle a bit because especially in these days when there's the wrestling practice, we get back home at around 8. It's going to be a long day for the kid and for me as well, because I had lunch at noon-ish, past noon, and I'm going to have the next warm meal at around 8. Now obviously I've got snacks for the kid. I'd like to have something more satiating than a banana, like maybe yogurt with berries or whatnot. But I actually bought, these are called Power Cookies, and this one is Grandma's Special, cinnamon flavored. They are made here in Finland. And there's like sort of protein cookies. Man. Yeah. These are like protein cookies with this is 344 calories, 12 fat, 38 carbs, and 20 protein. But anyway, the snack is the problem. It's a bit dry. It's a bit dry, but not too bad. Not overly sweet. Yeah, they're vegan as well, which makes no difference with me. So I just finished lunch. I still have a few moments before I get back to work, and I felt like I wanted something sweet. So instead of making me, 0-calorie stevia, I don't even know what. I have chocolate. Now this is white chocolate. It's I don't know, I guess you could say the most unhealthy of chocolates or whatever. But this is what we had. That's what I'm having. I'm just write it down and live my life. I do prefer the idea of when you're craving for sugar, have some sugar. So I'm not a huge fan of all those artificial sweeteners. I do enjoy, fizzy drinks, pops, cola, sodas, all those, and yeah, and white chocolate and candy and all that. But like when it comes to baking or cooking or whatnots, I'll use sugar or honey if I need some sweetness into it. So, but that's just me. I don't know. Doesn't matter. If you're if you're hyper focused about this, then of course um, there's 0 calorie options for pretty much anything. If that's your thing, then go for it. Or if you're into zero processed stuff, then go hunt a squirrel. That's fine by me. To each their own. This is how I treat my body with white chocolate.